This is the game The Next Occupant. This is something I've been working on for a while now as a hobby project. It involves using the Godot engine with GD script. What you're looking at right now is um, a inventory page right here with weapons and materials. And these weapons and materials can be crafted in the recipe page right here. So if I wanted to craft a common crossbow, I would need these two materials. So we can just look at the material on the materials on the blueprint page. So if we want to make a common crossbow, it looks like we're going to need the arrow. So we're going to need these three basic materials. We can build that. And now this itemization is all kept as strings. So in this database, it can all just be kept as one continuous string, and it'll be able to repopulate as it deletes and shows a different side, and then shows this again. It'll show the exact same stuff. It'll keep your progress. So to build a reinforced plank, we're going to need to build planks, which is 3 wood, 1 chemical. We got a plank now. Okay, let's try to keep everything organized. And we got this. Now we need the reinforced plank, which is 1 plank, 2 steel. Build that. Now we have what we need to go to weapons and armor and build a common crossbow. And in the inspector, you'll see it has a 100% chance to hit the blind behavior. And in the inspector, so just because we only have one behavior right now, and it's basically just a random blind behavior, you can build it, and now you have a crossbow, which you can put in the materials tab. Everything you make in this tab, if you put a weapon here, you can build a little occupant, and this occupant can be sent out. Now, I'm also just going to use this to show that you can build different things with different weapons. The weapon determines what he looks like. You can now go to part of the map, and now we only have one location right now. Again, this is just for show right now, but you would select a location, and then you'd have 5 different things you could do with said location. So you could scout, scavenge, fight, fortify, and use the locational ability. Now, we would, in a normal gameplay loop, we would probably scout, which has a low chance of enemies, or scavenge for supplies, which also has a lower chance of enemies. Fighting would have a high chance of enemies, but it would lower the chance of enemies when you're trying to fortify or do other actions. And when you fortify, it's very loud, so to capture a tile, you're going to have to fend off a lot of enemies. And the location ability is just using the ability. Alright, so here is the barn location. Looks like a wolf spawned. Here's our 2 occupants. One of them went in the barn. One of them sees the wolf. This wolf sees that guy, and it occasionally pounces and can hurt these. It looks like he's mauling our archer right now, but because these guys are actually missing. But oh, okay, he killed the wolf before the other guy got mauled. But basically, the wolf is collision based, so every 1 second he can damage anyone he collides with. The other 2 are projectile based, so they shoot things that deal damage. I'm going to keep implementing this, and essentially with our script, I'm going to implement further on how many weapons and eventually add armor as we send our troops. I'll also add more behaviors here, but as we send our troops, I'm going to add more map design and like procedural generation of that said map. And right now there's only fight. So fight is the only behavior right now, and as you notice, they kind of are stupid. They kind of just walk around in random directions until they see each other, and then they start to get smart and follow each other. So like he's pouncing and now mauling, but he just got obliterated by a fireball. So yeah.